Alrighty, yo guys, what's up? It's your boy, the Geeky Gangster here, coming to you guys today with another video. And today we have a very interesting topic for you guys, because it is going to be the age-old question of Christianity versus Islam, Christians versus Muslims. Obviously wars have been fought over this, the Crusades and all of that. But today we have a sort of different type of war. And oh shoot and we're going to be combining it with the modernity of dating apps. So we're going to be doing a Christian dating app, Upward, versus a Muslim dating app. And guys, the objective of this video is going to be to find which woman I would most like to marry. Guys, will the Christians win or will the Muslims win? Which religion has the better women, and which religion has built the better dating app? That's going to be another interesting question as well. So first we are on Upward, and we have Hannah, who is 21 years old. That is the main screen. Okay, her with friends. Then 49 miles away, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, and I enjoy hearing people's opinions and finds about the Bible. And her interest is like to meet new people. She wants kids one day. 5, 6, sometimes works out, sometimes drinks, never smokes marijuana. That's nice. Smoking is kind of a big turn off, especially smoking marijuana is definitely a big turn off. Ooh, do we give her the left or the right, dude? Honestly, I think her pictures are bad. I think she's very bad at like smiling and taking pictures. But I think she's attractive overall, dude. Like, I don't know. I think she's just bad at taking pictures. But because I only can swipe on so many women, and I don't know what the limit is for Upward, we're going to swipe left. Alrighty, guys, we are on Muzzmatch, so this is going to be our first Muslim woman of the video. Pavma is 20 years old, moderately practicing Muslim, and she's a Puerto Rican Caribbean. Money talks. Oof, what a rough bio, dude. Money talks in your Muslim dating bio. In your religious dating bio, you have money talks as your only thing. Doesn't have children, never married, marriage in 4+ years, will move abroad. She's a revert Muslim, Sunni, no religious dress, moderately practicing, only eats halal, and sometimes prays, and doesn't drink. That's good. I am interested in a respectful and liberal man in touch with reality and loving of everything. I do not like homophobic men or racist. Okay, well, she's not gonna work out for me then. Alrighty, guys, this is our second Upward girl, Cheyenne, who is 25. Guys, by the way, I have my age filter on 18 to 25 for both apps. So, Cheyenne. I'm a mother to a 6-year-old. I strive daily to place God at the center of my life. I like to teach and be taught. I enjoy multi-talented, practical, introverted, yet extroverted. Relationship, marriage, have and want more. 5'7", sometimes works out, never drinks or smokes. I'm not really into black girls, and I'm definitely not into girls who have 6-year-old kids. So we're definitely going to have to swipe left on that. Victoria, 23, 47 miles away in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Honestly, guys, I can do a niqabi. I think that's what it's called. Is a niqabi or something like that, or a niqab? Is those like face coverings? I don't think I could do that in my life. Like, I know it's modest. I know it's the most modest it can get, and I know I've been preaching. Well, I recorded the Christian part before this, but I've been preaching on my Instagram. You guys are following my Instagram and stuff. But I love modesty. I love modest women. This is the most modest you can get. But now it's like too much for me, to be honest. It's too much. I don't know. Let's look about her. Doesn't have children. Marriage within a year. Never married. See, that's pretty interesting. I like the marriage within a year, though. Always prays. Only eats halal. Doesn't drink. So it's called the niqab. You can see it's her dress code. Practicing. Damn, she does have very, very beautiful eyes, dude. Look at those eyes. I don't want to say that a modest woman like this is beautiful, because Obviously, she's covering up to not be objectified, to not be called beautiful. But I mean, she does, like, you know, she does have really nice eyes, mashallah. Education and career. She's a scientist. Dang, nice. American, North American, English. The dude, she speaks 5 languages: English, Hindi, Japanese, Urdu, and Arabic. Pretty based, to be honest. Pretty based. See, I feel like this is too much for me. She's not in my leagues. I think she's too religious for me, too modest for me, too intelligent for me, too much of a bookworm for me. Like she's perfect for a different type of man. She's definitely perfect. She's worthy of a very religious man, and I hope she finds that. But it's just not going to be for me. So I'll go ahead and swipe left. Madison. This is going to be very, very dependent on if it's a girl to the left or the girl to the right. And that is going to be the direction. Wait, no. If it's a girl on the left, we're swiping right. If it's a girl on the right, so far we're swiping left. Well, let's see. I think it was a girl on the right. Yeah. That's it. Not really my type, to be honest. I grew up... Wait, hold up. And she has a bikini pic on the dating... It's not really a bikini. It's... You know, but... To have this on a Christian dating app, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of swim culture for Christians, dude. I'm not a big fan of it. I grew up in a Christian home and still have been Christian all my life. I'm still working to grow in my faith and make it my own. Hey, I am a graduate. So basically, guys, the cross is their faith statement, and then the star is them as a person. Hey, I'm a graduate at Central Michigan University studying speech pathology. I love nights end with friends, playing games, watching movies, preferably nothing scary, and I absolutely love sunsets. Again, left, and see that this is the thing that's going to be a big negative for Christians, is the fact that Christians are very immodest on a day-to-day, when a Muslim woman is never going to be immodest. Even at the beach, Muslim women typically would not go to the beach, but Muslim women are very much more heavily practicing, is what I'm trying to say. And that makes sense because Islam is works plus faith, and Christianity is just faith. So you can be, you know, as degenerate as you want, as bad of a person as you want to in Christianity, and it's purely a faith-based thing, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Sunny has her photos blurred. That's one thing you can do on Muzzmatch, is blur your photos, and so that's just going to be an automatic left. I'm not going to look at anything else. Obviously, it's uninteresting for the YouTube video. And also, guys, another thing about Muzzmatch is, I threw this recently, so I got rid of a lot of people in my area. So there's probably going to be like a good 15 to 20 women in like a 40-mile radius. And medium-sized cities. If you live in a very rural area, you're going to have to drive a good distance to be dating a Muslim, because obviously there's not as much Muslims in rural America as there are Christians. That's just obvious statistics of America. But yeah, guys. So Maddie's 25 and she lives in Oak Forest, Illinois. Doesn't have children. Wants children, marriage in 1 to 2 years. Okay, she's pretty attractive. Honestly, she's very attractive. I am a college graduate and I am pursuing a career in education. I am very family oriented, caring, and generous. I think she is an extremely attractive woman. Let's hear her interests: creative writing, TV, family time. Okay. Nice. Affectionate, romantic. Very romantic woman. That's awesome. Swipe right. That might be the best Muslim right there, to be honest. That might be the best Muslim. So our next upward girl, our next Christian girl, is going to be Sarah, 21. I like her eyes and hair so far. I believe she's the one in the green here. Okay, so we have a very ironic photo. I love these sort of photos that are very ironic. The curly hair, nice. Bananas, the 3D, the old-fashioned 3D glasses with the sweater. This is a very nice photo. This is the type of girl I'm really into. Then definitely going to be earning a swipe right for me. So far, very, very nice dress as well. But I love her meta irony, dude. I love ironic chicks so much. This might have to be the life right here. Sarah 21 might have to be the choice for my wife, dude. I'm passionately pursuing God, learning each day about His goodness and His mercy. I never want to stop seeking the Holy Spirit in all that I do. And then so about her, some things I like: painting, naps. So she's very creative. She loves painting, but also very relaxed and visual. She has a very calm soul. She loves nature. She's intelligent because she loves books and documentaries. Guys, this is I'm spoiler alert for the end of the video, guys. This is going to be my life right here. Super like, I think the Muslims are going to have a tough time beating this one, dude. I think the Muslims are going to have a tough time beating her, dude. What an amazing woman. Heba 21. Is in Illinois. Doesn't have children. One's children in marriage in 3 to 4 years. A little bit further back from the others, but there's something wrong with that. I don't really care about marriage to be honest. And guys, Christians might find marriage within 2 years to be absolutely extreme, but that's like the norm in the Muslim community. And honestly, it's shorter than that in most Middle Eastern countries, because most Muslim people actually don't date at all. It's just, you know, they find maybe either a friend and then they ask their parents to hook up with them, or, you know, like not hook up as in Christian terms, but like hook up with their parents with their parents and meet up with them and discuss marriage. And so they don't really date at all. So this is not many Muslims would be using Muzzmatch. But Heba is 21. Alright. Just, you know, I really like this picture. This is a really nice picture of her. Does she have a bio? Oh, there it is. Salam. I'm a recently industrial engineering graduate and recently moved states for a job. I am Lebanese and Iraqi. I love taking naps or going on a solo night car ride for hours, although that needs a pause with these gas prices. I think I'm the funniest person I know, and my ego is killing me, so someone help. Yeah, we'll go ahead and like her, yep. But for our next Christian, we have dude, I'm sorry, dude, my tongue is being so tied right now, but Lydia at 19. She's a Baptist. Okay, this is a pretty nice photo. You know, I feel like she's pretty good looking. She has really nice facial structure. I like her butterfly earrings. And I feel like the sort of ironic face gestures are also nice, like I just said about the last Christian girl being ironic. Okay, so we have a family photo in a dating app. This is very rare to see someone put their family photo in, which means that they have strong family values and that's very important to them. And having a strong relationship with your family typically means that you're not degenerate, you're not mentally ill, you're not going to be violent if we end the relationship, you're probably not going to cheat, you're probably trustworthy. It's lots of green flags with if you have a family photo in your dating app. Sandwich artist at Subway. I truly believe that Jesus is one and only Savior, and I gave my life to Him. He is the best that's ever happened to me. I love Him with all my heart and soul. And about her, she likes to bowl. That's really good because I love bowling. She likes golfing. I like mini golfing. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been regular golfing except for when I was like 4. And I literally could not swing the club at all, and I could not hit the ball. But maybe I'll have to get back into it. That's fine. I'm down with that. You know, go for walks and listen to nature. That's interesting right there. Listen to nature. That's a very interesting thing to specifically point out, that you like listening to nature. So she probably is really into bird watching. She probably knows a lot about birds. I'm assuming she likes to paint, read, write, sing, and I'm teaching myself guitar. So she's very self-motivated because she can teach herself how to do things. She probably taught herself how to paint. She might have had singing classes, but she probably taught herself mainly how to write and find herself as a writer. And she's teaching herself guitar. And yeah, guys, and I love her facial expressions, to be honest. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a swipe right. Alrighty, so we have Allah, who is 24, from Chicago. We have the pyramids picture. I don't really like that picture of her. I don't like this picture of her. Very immodest for a Muslim. You typically would never ever see a Muslim dressed like that, except for the most liberal ones in Chicago. So she's probably like a socialist or something as well. No religious dress, doesn't always eat halal, sometimes prays, doesn't drink. She's Egyptian, dude. The Egyptian girls are always degenerate. I swear to God, every single LGBT Arab who's actually living in North Africa or the Middle East lives in Egypt. Or sometimes Morocco, but typically Egypt, dude. I'm very obviously proud to be Egyptian, from Alexandria. AG Day 3 Nas. I don't think being born and raised in one of the whitest states on the East Coast disqualifies that, right? In all seriousness, I'm a very heartfelt person and absolutely love what I do. I was inspired by my dear Baba to become an architect and have enjoyed every moment of the torturous 5-year education and graduated over a little over a year ago. The adult world is brutal, man. Why didn't anyone warn me? I am a very goal-oriented person, and at the moment those goals are excelling in my field, getting them gains. I seriously need a gym buddy, so hit me up. And cooking something new every week. I love food. Food is life. Awesome. So she's really into cooking. Let's see her photos again. Yeah, her photos are not great, dude. Not the best picture taker, but honestly, I feel like she's another one of those people who look a lot better in person. But dude, dude, I don't know. Very immodest, dude. My long-term goals are to become a professor and to take students across the world designing and building architecture that makes the world a better place. No, I am not one of those conceited architects. I want to building things that leave a positive impact: mosques, schools, and clinics. I would also love to retire in Egypt and open my university there. Just gotta milk the American economy for every last penny they've got. Shh, don't tell Biden. In case it wasn't apparent, I talk a lot, so no shortage of conversations here. Ha ha ha. Let's start our first one. Ooh, that was a really nice hook at the end of that. So she seems very intelligent. The only thing is her dress, dude. But yeah, we're going to give her a like, dude. We're going to give it a benefit of the doubt. And so now our next Christian girl is Bethany, 21 years old. Guys, I lost count. I'm not going to do the dozen thing. I'm going to try to keep both the apps equal though. So Bethany, 21. Actually has a dog. This is a pretty nice picture. All right, so she's very modest, because if you guys can tell, she has the long sleeve t-shirt underneath this dress. Wait, no, never mind. That's the same dress I was about to say. But yeah, she has the long sleeve t-shirt under the dress, so she's probably very modest. Long sleeve. Oh no, she's not modest. This is a cutoff that doesn't go to the shoulders. Yeah, I mean that's not. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It still goes all the way up to her neck. But yeah, so she appears pretty modest. Let's read her statement. So she has no faith statement and nothing about her except for a smiley face. It's kind of bad. I feel like you should write about yourself on a dating app that's more about actual connected relationships. That's a Christian dating app. You should be writing about yourself. Maybe on Tinder, if you're just looking for fun, you don't write about yourself. But on Upward, I feel like you should. But she's looking for a relationship, dogs. She wants kids someday, conservative, and never drinks, never smokes. So that's good. She can get the swipe right as well. Okay, so we have Gigi, 26, lives in Chicago. Nice facial structure, nice eyes, you know. Hey is the only bio though, so it kind of scares me away. I feel like the intelligence really isn't there. Yeah, guys. So this is a pretty nice picture right here. What's her bio again? Divorced. How old is she? Oh, so she's 26. Yeah, I guess a divorce can happen in that time. Marriage in 3 to 4 years, so she doesn't want to get remarried until she's 30. Modest, practicing. I was just wondering if she has children. She does not have children, which is good. So the divorce doesn't really matter. Sunni, modest, practicing, usually prays, only eats halal. Okay, modest, nice. Very beautiful dress here. Yemeni North American. That's interesting. Yemen and North American. I'm looking for my partner in crime / best friend _ as at the Yemen flag. I'm not sure. This is a really nice dress, sort of like the white lab coat with like the scrubs. Very nice. You know, we'll definitely give her the like. Again, looking pretty decent so far. Yo, what's that on her face? Is that like a band-aid? Oh no, that's just a hair going across it. I feel like it had like an effect on this photo. I feel like just looking at her is a swipe left, but she could win me over with her personality. Hi, I recently finished grad school and I'm looking for a relationship. She too intelligent for me, too by the book for me. I don't really like college graduates, to be honest. I love spending time with my family and my friends as well as traveling. I have a mini labradoodle that I love to take her new places. Hoping to find a man strong in faith who is my best friend, Prince Charming, and soulmate all in one. Looking for marriage. She wants kids someday. She drinks socially but never smokes. Alright, you know what? I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, guys. This is swipe right. Alrighty, guys. Hoda is 24. Lives close to Chicago. Doesn't have children and doesn't want children. Okay, never married. Marriage in 1 to 2 years. Will move abroad. Moderately practicing. Modest. Doesn't always eat halal. And never prays. That's interesting. It's very, very rare to find a Muslim who never prays because it is obligatory to pray 5 times a day in Islam. So to find a Muslim who never prays is very rare. Very interesting that she never prays at all. You know, very Western dress. It's not that, I'm not saying bad or anything though. Your birthday, so you know, I like she has given me like weird vibes, you know. The whole never prays, and I feel like everything's like very uptight with her. Not very down to earth. I don't know. I'm assuming a lot of things about her, but you have to assume things about people on dating apps because you have to swipe left on some people. So Lexi 20 is a Baptist. We love our Southern Baptists in this house. You know, we loved our Baptists, dude. And we have the ironic photo to start out with, dude. And you know, she has the jeans and the sweater, and she's on the truck. The cowgirl hat. Ooh. See, dude, like immodesty turns me off so much from like religious chicks. To be honest, I don't know. It's just been a thing for me recently. I just do not really like immodesty. That photo kind of turned me off, but let's look at our statements. Faith is very important to me, especially in a relationship. I was raised in the church and I became a follower of Christ at the young age of 4. I walked away from Christianity in high school. But so, see, when people say that they found God at 3, when they found God at 4, when they found God at 5, like, you literally just said that you were raised inside the church. You didn't find God at 4 years old, dude. I'm sorry, that didn't happen. You were probably raised it, and your memory sort of started circulating at 4, and you just sort of accepted it into your life at 4. But that doesn't mean that you accepted it, because there's no independent research there. You just accepted what your parents taught you at 4 because that's when your memory started circulating. But walked away from Christianity in high school. But rededicated my life to Christ after I graduated high school. I know I'm not a perfect Christian because no one is, but I'm doing my best. Okay, so I just graduated with my associate's degree in social work, and I'm a pharmacy technician. I'm 5'3", if that matters. All I do is work long hours and relax. I'm looking for a God-loving man so we can help each other grow in Christ. Also, I'm really shy, so I will not be the first person to talk. If you want to get to know me, you should text me first. Alright guys, so I'm assuming she doesn't smoke because it's not on there. She wants kids someday. you know, all religious women for the most part are going to want kids, but you know, social worker, pharmacy, wait, associate's degree in social work, and she's a pharmacy technician. Isn't that like completely different? Isn't social work? I don't know. I might be tripping, but how do you become a pharmacy technician from a degree in social work? That doesn't really make sense to me. But yeah, guys. Oh shoot! It just skipped over her, but I was going to give her the swipe right. I feel like she's probably going to pop up back up in a second. Oh yeah, I don't like black women. She's, you know, is that you? What's your bio? Holy smokes! College senior, majoring in organizational psychology with a minor in criminology, law, and society, looking for a halal relationship that will one day lead to marriage, inshallah. I am an open and fun person who doesn't take life too seriously and love to have fun when I can. I am generally cool and chill, don't like stress at all. Who does, right? LOL. I am looking for a responsible, caring, mature, loving, religious, and romantic man to spend the rest of my life with, Allah's willing, inshallah. Raise my kids with and meet with in Jannah. The most important quality you can have is fear of Allah and all of your endeavors. I am big on being religious, understanding of the deen, and practicing it to the best of your ability. I am a family-oriented person, and I would love that a man has that quality as well. She seems like a very nice, intelligent woman. I'm just not physically attracted to her, which, you know, a suck for Allah for me. I should be, but it is what it is, you know. I feel like there's something you can't really control. Alright guys, this is the next Christian woman. Joe, 22, 8 miles away, so she's pretty close, to be honest. Alright, so this is a very nice photo of her, I think. Like, sort of just looking back in the snow. And then, see, the short dress, dude, like, dude, I just wish it was a little bit more modest. This is also, I really like how this, like, she's dressed here with a really nice leather jacket with a really long skirt, like a nice green colored skirt as well, because it's sort of it's colorful, it's a nurturing color, and then with like the swagger, dripped out, confident leather jacket. It's a very nice fashion statement, and I love her curly hair here. I love her curly hair. Alrighty, so we have another one that says that she accepted Christ around the age of 5. It's just so weird to me. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. Isaiah 54:10. Life might have its ups and downs, but God doesn't. Well, that's a really nice quote. Child psychology degree. That's really interesting. Child psychology. So she works with, you know, probably damaged children that have issues. That's really cool. Pro-life conservative, awesome. And Second Amendment, really nice. So many girls hate guns and are afraid of guns. So she's very brave. She's not afraid of this world. She loves guns and she's pro-life. Very epic, very poggers. Like this photo right here is kind of a turn off for me, just because it's so like immodest. But we're going to give her the swipe right because she's conservative. Alrighty guys, our next Muslim girl is Raham, 23 years old in Maryville, Indiana. I love this dress with like the white and gold with the brown on the edge. A very nice modest dress, along with like the beige headscarf as well. Palestinian. Never married. How old is she? 23. Never married, doesn't have children, wants children. Marriage in 1 to 2 years, won't move abroad. Usually prays, only eats halal. Hijab. Wait, is that her kids? Doesn't have children. Okay, so this is her nieces right here. Alright, her interests are DIY, travel, family time, eating out, and eating healthy. Affectionate, good with kids, romantic. Wait. Then she said, "Oh, doesn't have children, wants to." I thought she said doesn't want children as well. So good with kids and romantic. You like to entertain guests at home. Okay. She's very good looking. Alright, yeah, dude, we absolutely have to give her the swipe right. To be honest, this might be wifey, but Hey guys, this might be the best Muslim right here. I don't know. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and do two more Christian girls. So this one is going to be Madison, 24 years old. Alright. She has really nice eyes, to be honest. Really, really nice blue eyes. And curly hair is also really nice. I believe in salvation through faith in Jesus. My life is committed to becoming more like him. Can I move this? I'll try to move the recording thing. I believe in salvation through faith in Jesus. My life is committed to becoming more like him each day. Looking for a man who shares the same values and beliefs. And about her, fun-loving, laid-back, committed believer in Jesus. Gilmore Girls, Harry Potter, and MSU fan. So she's very nerdy, very geeky. Nice. Locally owned coffee shops are my jam. Of traveling, hiking, and just spending time with people I love. Teaching and coaching basketball and volleyball are a huge part of my life. Ask me about the sickest burn I've ever gotten from a middle schooler. So she coaches middle school basketball and volleyball. Oh, and she's a middle school teacher. Nice. So I guess we will give her the swipe right. Alright. The next Muslim is going to be Hadra. Or Hidra, or whatever. 25 years old. Doesn't have children. Wants children. Never married. And marriage in 1 to 2 years. Is this her in a Christian chapel? What? That's very odd. That's definitely not a mosque. That's a Christian Catholic chapel. Interesting picture to be having on a Muslim dating website. Already grew up in Minnesota, went to college in Larho, and currently studying in Chicago. I spent most of my life learning, a bit of it teaching, and plan to spend more time writing. I'm currently learning to like the difficult task of studying languages while wanting to spend all of my time gaming. Dude, she's a gamer girl? Bro, that's a bro moment. She's a gamer girl. That gives her the automatic swipe right. But that I spend all my time gaming. I like to play. She likes sports, dude. And she loves fashion. And she's trying to develop a strong connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And she values kindness, loyalty, and lightheartedness. The absolute swipe right. And Stephanie, 24 years old. Alright. Fishing photo. I'm not really into fishing, to be honest, but Christianity boils down to love God and love others. I take that to heart and put God first and volunteer in the community. I love helping others grow and learn more about God's grace for us. Typical Sunday, going to church, enjoying brunch, workout, and enjoy the sunshine. The most spontaneous thing I've ever done, woke up early on a college school field trip to jog to Nebraska so I could cross off another state on my bucket list. Teach me about something you're passionate about. My happy place is risk-taking, thrill-seeking adventure anywhere from skydiving to backpacking. You know, that I really like her bio. That's a really nice bio. The whole risk-taking, thrill-seeking type of woman, and she's a conservative. Never smokes. That's good, so we'll give her the swipe right. Alrighty, guys, that is all for the Christian girls. Miriam, 58 miles away. Doesn't have children, marriage in 1 to 2 years. Never married at 26. That's interesting. Bio, I'm looking to find a partner who is willing to love, respect, and care with the utmost intention for Allah's sake. Alright, swipe left. Majesty, blurry photos. I'm not going to spend time on that. Skylier. This is a very interesting moment. This would be the type of woman that I would expect to see on Upward, honestly. A very immodest dress. You know, it is a really nice looking dress. I like all the diamond studs on the chest area. It is a very expensive looking dress and very nice looking dress, but it's just shockingly immodest for a Muslim. Accountant, not practicing Muslim. So that's really interesting. She's not practicing Islam, but she's on a Muslim dating app, but she's not practicing. never prays, doesn't eat halal, no religious dress. Why is this woman on a Muslim dating app? Does she even believe in Islam? Well, obviously, but she doesn't practice a single thing about it. But I like to music. I like to listen to my music and color and play games and draw. You know. So she's a gamer girl. You know. Honestly. Yeah, I think we're going to have to give this a swipe left, unfortunately. Blurry photos, swipe left. Blurry photos, swipe left. Alrighty, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and do 2 more Muslim girls. How long have we been doing this? Yep. Okay, so we're right on track. 58 miles away. Very traditional Indian dress. Moderately depressed Pakistani. I'm 20 and hopefully, like most people around my age, I am just figuring it out. More open-minded than narrow-minded, more modern than traditional. Oof. Okay, so she's not hijabi at all. Doesn't have children, never married, don't move abroad, okay. It's fine. Moderately practicing, no religious dress, sometimes prays, doesn't eat halal, but doesn't smoke and drink. You know, looks-wise are alright. I think she's probably like a solid 7.5 out of 10, which is a decent rating. Just being realistic. Okay, ambitious, open-minded. So she's all about that modernity and open-mindedness. We probably won't get along too much. I'm going to be honest with you guys. University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I'm an undergrad and inspiring to become a veterinarian. I love animals and compassionate with working with animals. Okay, so the bio's not too bad. Yeah, but I think we're going to have swipe left on this one, to be honest. So I'll swipe left on this one. Swipe left. Alrighty, guys, this is... Oh, dude, 702 miles away? What happened? Are we nationwide now? Okay, back to the 58 miles away. In Chicago, this is a very interesting choice. I like the, sort of like light pink and blue dress. That's really nice. Egyptian, doesn't have children, never married. Dude, this is a very, very powerful religious dress, dude. The nice white suit with the gold buttons, the 3 buttons on the wrist, and then the button up. The very, very powerful suit, and then with the dress underneath that, and then the powerful dark green hijab. Wow, dude. Oh, absolutely love that. This is probably my favorite outfit on the entire video. I'm not saying it's my favorite girl yet, but that's my favorite outfit on the entire video. This girl definitely has a very nice sense of fashion. Only eats halal, always prays, hijab. So marriage in 1 to 2 years, which is nice. Egyptian. And then there's this photo. Wait, does she have a bio at all? Or okay. Salam. I hope you are having a fantabulous day. My name is Nora, and I am of Egyptian background, born and raised in the U.S. I currently work in clinical research, and I would like to help people both now and in the future. I'm not going to leave you without putting a smile on your face. Why can't you tell an egg a joke? It might crack up. Nice little dad joke within the bio. It's always nice. Just a nice little light joke. I like to sort of smooth out the anxiety of being on a dating app. It's very nice to have dad jokes in the bio. Once again, with the white suit, with the same white and gold suit. I'm not really a big fan of this, how it turns like from the pink to teal to the dark blue back to teal and then it's like black. I don't like the multi color of that really, to be honest, but this picture is really nice. I love this outfit, and I love the white and gold suit she's wearing, and with the redhead hijab as well. It looks very nice here, I think, and so she's definitely going to be getting the swipe right. Alright, guys. this is going to be my last one because she looks very, very interesting. Massam. She's an Iraqi Arab. Marriage in 1 to 2 years. Doesn't have children. Never married at 26. Dude, I love this peace sign photo with the turtleneck. Very, very good looking one. Very beautiful one. MashaAllah. Always, usually praised. Doesn't always eat a halal. So she's pretty moderate. You know, I feel like a moderate Muslim like because I'm also very moderate in my religion, so I could probably handle her, you know, sort of thing. The two religious Muslims, I don't know, it's kind of a turn off for me. But Assalamu alaikum. I feel like I'm in a good place in my life to meet someone with the intention of marriage, inshallah. I'm currently completing a master's of fine arts and art and technology. Think VR, 3D, and interactive digital projects. I enjoy... Dude, she's a gamer girl. She's a gamer girl. Let's go, dude. Big dubbies. Big dubbies. She's a gamer girl, dude. Ooh. And to think, I thought I had my life on point before this one. Oh, dude, it's going to be very, very, very tough to pick out who I want to marry, dude. I enjoy gaming, long walks, discovering nearby bakeries, trying to find new cuisine with friends. I like spending time outdoors when the weather permits, and I love animals. I have 2 cats who bring me tons of joy, so she's also owns pets. My parents raised me to prioritize education and life experiences over material goods. Absolutely based, dude. This woman is based beyond measures, dude. So I'd love to hear about your lifestyle, travel stories, and what you're passionate about. And this is Massam, Iraqi Arab. Very nice dress right there. I love this peace sign sort of selfie. And then this one is nice. But dude, this one was really the one that caught me off guard. I'm going to be honest, and made me go back up to do one last one. I love this sort of like Asian anime girl sort of photo. She sort of looks like Korean or Japanese, like the way she's dressed here, but a very, very lovely dress. Very lovely selfie. Dude, it's just so simplistic, but so animated at the same time. This is an absolutely perfect picture to have on a dating app. This might be the best picture ever, to be honest. And for that, dude, being a gamer girl, definitely going to give this wife right. Stay tuned for who I pick as my wife. Alrighty guys, so I've been thinking about how I wanted to finish this video off, and I decided on the sort of Islamic rule that I can have 4 wives. So I picked out 4 different wives from this video, 2 Christians and 2 Muslims, but I'm also going to be ranking them from my 4th favorite all the way to my absolute favorite number 1 wife. If I could only have 1 wife and I could pick any of these 4, it would have been her. So let's just star out the list. Coming in at number 4, we have 19-year-old Baptist Christian Lydia. I picked Lydia to be my first Christian wife and my 4th overall wife. Alrighty guys, coming in at number 3, we have 25-year-old Muslim. My first Muslim wife is Maddie. And then coming in at number 2, we're going back to Christianity. The first wife I picked out in this video early on was 21-year-old non-denominational Christian Sarah. And coming in at number 1, we have the very last woman in this video. They saved the best for last. 26-year-old Muslim Massam. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did, please hit the like button down below and make sure to subscribe for more content in the future. We release tons and tons of gaming related content, so I hope to see you guys around. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.